short bites, mind you. How you been? Night, thanks for coming into the stream. It's really nice to see you around. Welcome. Hope you're doing okay. Yourself. Wait, let me center this. Alright, there we go. Okay. Whew. Wow, I am very late. An hour and 30 minutes late to be exact. But here we are. And I just wanted to start this stream with some of this beautiful song that I really like. I just wish I had the art skills to illustrate something beautiful to how this song makes me feel. I am okay. Good, excellent. That's good to know. It's been a little bit tiring. Not tiring in the sense of awful day. Tiring in I think I had a lot in my mind lately, so... But you know what, I was almost certain that I was not going to stream because I have to get up very early tomorrow because I gotta go to the Marquesa, actually. Let me show you what I'm doing, mind you. I think I should start sharing the art. Oh wait, this is not capturing. As usual. 1 second, let me fix that. There we go, Fire Alpaca. Alright. So, looks like we're good to go. I just want to do a very casual, laid-back stream. Not because of feel oh, I don't want to even be here. No, it's not really anything like that. It's just me then being a little overwhelmed, you know? But hey, in many occasions before, I was mostly in the kind of mood not to do anything at all. And I feel like tonight, I want to make that different. I feel like even though I'm a little bit late, I actually want to at least have a little stream. Maybe it's not gonna be as short as I think it is. Who knows? I think I can deal with a lack of sleep that isn't lethal, unlike a couple other times. I'm kind of waiting for the song to end so I can just move on to the next block of songs. But how was your week, Night? How's everything been this week? This week, I wouldn't call it overwhelming, but it was eventful, per se. Not that a lot happened anyway, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're gonna have some Vaporwave. Even though I'm not trying anything Vaporwavy exactly, right? But, hey, I want to try something, and I don't want to stop drawing now that I have time. I call this... Yeah, I think I can call it that. Whew. Alright. So here we are. I am ready to do some nice art. And by nice art, I guess I'm gonna find out how this is going to look like. I just learned that it's probably not the best of ideas to... Oh wait, I haven't even started the drivers. Maybe that's why I thought everything was just so simple to begin, but I'm missing a few key steps before we begin. But yeah, I just wanted to take it a little bit easy tonight. Since it got a little bit eventful, if I can say that. I don't know if the driver already started. It's hard to tell. But hey, Percy's here. He's on my lap. There we go. Wonder when the others are gonna be here. Who knows? I feel like... well, I wouldn't call it rare. But to be fair, or to be really honest, I sometimes don't really expect everybody to show up, you know? Since it's probably a little bit, or I think sometimes personally, it's a little bit of a tall order for people to just show up at every single one of my streams. I want a different brush. Give me something with some texture like this one. This one looks good, I think. There's a handwriting one. Yeah, there we go. Let's put it like that. Okay. So, what about this one? The texture marker. No, that's a little thick. I guess a marker can do. I guess it could be an excuse of how weird the lines look like. But yeah, I do have to agree that having the guys in here, it's really wonderful. But hey, I don't think it's fair to count on them arriving every single time. I'm pretty sure people have things to do, especially on a Friday night. Because yeah, I'm streaming this on a Friday night. But you know, I have work in the morning, in the morning, afternoon-ish, even though I'm doing home office. It's kind of relaxed. Why is freaking hardware not starting? Maybe it's the other one? Probably this one, I think? Yeah, this is kicking something up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, let's put it like that. I have been working on an edit of the Super Mario 64 video that I did last time. Scroll. I think it was a purple one, right? Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Dude, the rain here is so weird. It's so strong and it floods streets, but then after like 10 minutes it stops. Damn. Sounds similar to what has been happening here, but less frequently. I think tonight I saw more rain. Well, not more rain, more water pulling the street than like this, than a few times before. Probably it's because I was out tonight, but generally I think there was more water pulling. How so? For example, you say that it's flooded. How bad is it, Knight? Have you ever been in a situation where like water comes into your house or something like that? Or where you live? It sounds awful if it has, and hopefully I'm not bringing any bad memories by asking that. But have you ever had that situation where like something like that happens? Of course, if you feel like that's a little too much information, maybe you can like skip that question. Let me put this down. Because fortunately it has never happened to me. Or it doesn't enter our house, but there's leaks and stuff. Yeah, those I have lived through, actually. Fox face. Also, what I'm going to try to draw is a fox. It's a little foxy. Let's find a picture that I think works perfect for my kind of drawing I want to make. Let me copy this image, and I think I'm going to bring the reference window. Just have it hit floating around. Oh, here it is. You don't see it, but I can. Word from clipboard. There we go. Let's zoom in that. Because here where I live, I actually get leaks sometimes. For some reason. I think the music is a little loud. We relax that a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. Not like flooded. Right. That I feel like that's really, really, really good. That you don't get actual flooding going on in your house, you know? I would be terrified. Fortunately, it has never happened to me either. But I have seen a lot of news reports where it happens to a lot of people all the time. And I'm like really, really concerned of how that works, because I guess you don't have much of a choice if you like bought that house or something. But I see that it gets really ugly sometimes, you know? I don't know, it's I've never been in that situation, so I don't think I can even ask properly to anyone. Let me grab a normal eraser, yes, thank you. Hopefully this drawing doesn't suck like the last few ones, because I feel like my art hasn't been really good enough lately. It's so weird. Sometimes I can see art that I've done in the past that it's awful, and there's sometimes art that it's really, really nice, that I wish I could at least provide that, you know, to some extent. Foxes have whiskers, and they have this, and they have this. Make this boy extra fluffy. It looks like a cat now, but that's okay, it's just a sketch. Just gonna do some little practicing. I guess I can like make this bigger, actually. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. The ears are not going to look so good. It's probably going to look a little cropped. So let's put this a little bit down. Very nice. When yeah, today it rained and I was actually outside, but I was able to like dodge some of the rain because I didn't bring an umbrella. I only have like 2 umbrellas, but they're not very portable, and the only one that it's like you can put in your pocket and stuff. I wouldn't exactly call it convenient either. It's I don't like it. I don't know why, but it's like yellow. And you can call me like really I guess privileged if like that's my only obstacle, not to bring an umbrella. I mean, I don't really mind too much getting wet, especially if I'm on my way home. I wouldn't mind at all if it wasn't awkward to like show up to a place and you're like you're just like dripping and making a mess in whatever you are, right? But like in my particular case, I always felt like the rain isn't such a big deal for me. A lot of people claim that they get sick if like they are under the rain. I don't think so. I think that's a myth. Pretty sure you never get sick because of the cold or just because you are out in the rain. So I really don't mind like having some water some water falling on my stupid head. And well, I don't know if you yourself get sick when you like are exposed to the rain. I don't. There was this one time where I went to the supermarket near my house and or apartment. I guess I should call it apartment instead. Hopefully that's not enough to like some person from GeoGuessr can like guess exactly where I live. But regardless, I remember that I was going out and I really needed something. Well, maybe not really needed it, to be fair. But it was this one thing that I could have perfectly like done well. I think I wanted soup. Yeah, I just wanted some fucking maruchan. What really gets people sick are the rainwaters that build up on the ground because they get nasty bacteria and stuff and flies. Right? Also, I heard that it also makes people like be in more contact with like other people. So it's easier to like transmit diseases that way. And yeah, I do agree with your knowledge, Knight. Exactly. Look at this fox. This is the Gen 6 Luna fox. Nah, not really. This is just an exercise and I just wanted to draw a fox. Because why not? Let's reduce the sketch and let's put it on another layer. Sketch 1. I guess I can get started with some of the lines. This doesn't look too awful, I think, for the beginning. So let's line this. Cocaine fox. You can like actually like picture the freaking like cocaine bits in here. He's hyper focused on his current task. Oh well. I guess this is going better, maybe because I actually had something in mind compared to like other times where I didn't even know where to begin. Lol. Oh well. Let's give some snoot to this foxy. Alright, maybe I don't like this marker. What about the ruling pen? I don't like that. I don't like that it does that. Do we have anything better? Yeah, I don't like that either. Pencil sketchbook. I like this one. Let's go with that. Foxes in real life are really hyper from what I see. Yeah, and they go like and they make those really weird noises, which in Spanish you say gañir. I don't remember how you say that in English. I think it's what's it called? Cry? No, that's too simple. But yeah, they make some weird sounds. I mean, they I think when I was like in 2021 or 2020, yeah, 2021, when I was like screaming a lot at my microphone, it was pretty accurate of what an actual fox would sound like, you know? It wasn't so far off that when I screamed, it was pretty much like some animal. I think I sound a little bit furry by saying something like that, but whatever. I actually want to make a video about last year's convention. I actually wanted to make a video. I was thinking as soon as I came back from, but no, I feel like I first needed to like relax and let time pass, because I did have some bad times at the end, and I didn't want to like get biased on that. I wanted to be as objective as possible, and I think it was probably not best to talk about the convention just as I got out of there, you know? I think it was wiser to just wait a little bit. Let me correct these eyes. There we go. Hopefully those are some fox eyes. Okay. You can see they have this thing, this little like tear gland in there. If that's what it's called, a tear gland, I hope. Yeah. Anyway, I was talking about the supermarket story. I don't want to get too derailed in there. Oh, Knight, have I shown you the adventure command? Some people have been using it. I don't know if H will arrive or someone else, but if they do, you should try the adventure command. So it doesn't get like, you know, a little too dull for you guys. Maybe I should keep this for another layer. Hold on, I'm gonna try something different tonight, just to be sure. Hey, look at that. That's a snout. All right. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that. You're giving it a try. So exactly, like if you although that one says adventure. I'm gonna join your adventure though. I'm gonna do that. It's a little bit silly. I think it doesn't do much. Adventure. I'm gonna be just as creative here. There you go. I'm joining the adventure with you. But it's a little command. It gets fun, I hope. Just to like keep the mood hopefully entertaining while I'm like doing some slow art. Regardless, about the supermarket. I was I needed to go out just to get some stupid ass cup noodle soup. I really wanted it, I guess, because I thought like the rainy weather did good for it. And I remember like there was like a ton of people waiting, right? It was insane. The amount of people just like waiting to like for the rain to slow down and just like calm down so they can walk back home. It was amazing. It was like 100 people, honestly, right? Many people were just waiting out right inside and kind of like blocking the entrance, you know? But not me. Oh, my dear friends, I may have the adventure of a lifetime. The House Count Dracula. Oh yeah, it's the Dracula one. Oh, good. I think we both won. Yay! You got 20 char bytes and 126 char bytes. Wasn't that cool, Knight? 2 messages. You just got 2 messages. Entertaining. Alright. Well, that's what it does. This is like gambling. Pretty much. The gambling command should be working, but for some reason they aren't. I couldn't tell you why. When there's a slots command, but it doesn't do anything. It's not registered for some reason. And I have no idea why. I think I have to check the code, but I haven't like checked that. This adds personality to the stream, so thank you. Also, don't forget about like this is still my favorite command. 1 second. Here.
I have a personality, duh.
Yeah. Making the Ludobot speak, I think it's one of the best things out there. It could be added. And that it doesn't like require bits or anything, I think that's nicer. But yeah, I want to like expand the adventures and everything. I'm pretty sure I can probably code through that. Not entirely sure yet how easy or difficult that is, but I really want to like try some of that. Just see if that does something. There we go. Alright, that is an animal. What do you think? That's very much an animal. Now I'm gonna add some detail. This is gonna be just line base. Should probably put something like line art in a folder. Like here and like here. Oh, that's the sketch. I'm stupid. 1 second. I want that out of the folder. Thank you. There. And I'm pretty sure I can color this. Can't I? Yes, I can. Let's go with light blue. Actually, let's color the whole thing light blue. There we go. And it's gonna go with another line, which is called line detail. Just like that. Anyway, so there was a lot of people waiting outside the supermarket, but I just walked out and like I don't remember. I didn't bring an umbrella. I just had like a jacket. And I put the hoodie on and just walked away. And like a lot of people stared at me as if I like... I mean, I don't think they stared at me as if I have done something like chat-like. Probably they were staring at me as if I was some idiot with a horrible sense of self-preservation. But yeah, I don't mind the rain too much. There was a time that I was just having so many cold showers because I didn't have gas in the house. So it didn't feel too different, to be honest, from the cold showers. So for me, it was just like, I guess I was just getting a shower at the end of the day, so it was okay. All right, let's leave it like that. I need to like see this properly. Yeah, not all whiskers are like fully symmetrical and stuff. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Alright, I think this is a fox. And let's probably add a little bit of that lip detail. Yeah, because for some reason the edge of the mouths of these animals, like, it's usually like this shade of black. Alright. And let's add now that ear thingy. Let's add some eyeliner. I mean, I know it's not eyeliner, but it's like part of the eyelid. But it looks like that. Okay, let's leave it like this. Wow, this music is amazing, isn't it? Great sample that goes like dun 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 dun. That's it. That's all you get. Okay, and I think I can actually like draw the. It looks more like a cat. What kind of iris? Not iris, excuse me. Pupil do foxes have? I think this is correct actually. Even though it looks more like a cat to me than a fox. Like, look at this. I think this looks very cat-like. Should share the public playlist to the server. Ah, you're right. I think I can do that, actually. No worries. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, because I only put it in the chat, right? And I didn't, like, actually... posted it anywhere. So a lot of people don't know that that actually even exists. You're right, Knight. Let me actually do that right now, because I think that's easily done at the moment. I think I have it around here. Yes, playlist. Load up it's to stream too. Yes, here it is. Wait 1 second. But I forgot what was the button. I think it's in here. No, this is the save. There's a button that allows me to share. People can contribute to it. I think I can see it here. I'll close this. Ooh. Whoa, what's happening? Oh god. Don't do that. Okay, thank you. Send me back. Let's see full playlist. Yes, collaborate. Uh-huh. Okay. So I copy the thing and I'm gonna post it to the server. Although probably should use my phone for that because I don't want to open this screen to consume my precious RAM. And where is my phone? The fox looks so smug. I think it looks a little bit weird. Colin, the pupils are a little wrong. Like, look at it without the... Wait, I'm saving. Look at it without the eyes. Now it looks possessed. Where's my phone, though? I'm looking at it like looking for it like an idiot. If I don't find it in 2 seconds, I'm going to... Well, I just lost my phone. Inside the house. Sure. Probably some stupid place, like really obvious. So I guess I'm just gonna open it with Discord right here. That's okay. Don't really feel the energy of like calling Sari for it to like find it. Hopefully you didn't hear that because it can like trigger because of I have a HomePod in here. Oh, it's downloading an update. God damn it, Discord. And that's what I get for disabling this thing. Open it immediately. There's something that you say about the next gen of Ludofox, but I don't want to switch monitors. Well, not monitors. I don't want to switch desktops because if I do that, it's going to now open in the wrong monitor. Oh, well, screw it. The next gen Luda should be a nine-tailed fox. QB. Well, no, that's the Naruto thing. I'm still not entirely sure what the next gen Ludofox will look like, and I should probably hurry up, you know, because it's already August 22nd, and how's it called? The anniversary is on September 13. So I should probably like be a little bit faster with that, you know. I should probably like maybe I should have like something worked out for then. Damn it, Discord! I don't remember you updating so slowly. Oh my god, downloaded update 1 of out of 8. I guess I decided. I guess I haven't opened Discord in that long. I think it was just a week though. Okay, here it comes. Come on, baby. Starting. There we go. Okay, it's opening. A little loading. Okay, I'm just gonna do this quickly so it doesn't like slow down my whole thing. Oh, there was some conversation in here with Bile. Yo, I didn't see this. Again, I just kind of like disappeared. There's been a lot of activity actually. Damn. Right. Yo. Here's a playlist for you guys to add some songs to the stream. Not sure if you added some songs. For when I do art specifically. I'm not gonna shut down Discord. Okay, good. Should probably like start that playlist if people are going to like start using it. So I'm just gonna switch to that because we already have 2 songs. Oh, sure. Yeah, let's play those. This one lasts 50 minutes, so hopefully that's not too long. Hopefully, well, because I have like 1 song only added. Then we can wait for that. Anyway, I was drawing this Foxy. Okay, let's keep going. Alright. But yeah, I do have something visualized for like the theme. I know what the theme for Gen 6 will be. I already know what a lot of it looks like in a lot of ways. Like I generally do have like a vision of what exactly I do want to like make it look like, you know? But I have to admit that I haven't really like worked on the actual Ludafox, but I do know some like the rest around it. I guess if anything, it's already except the fox itself. Like how the Ludafox is going to manifest for Gen 6. I did find a picture, a very old picture of this this Ludafox, the one that we have right now, Gen 5, from September like 3rd or 4th. So I guess this is not really the latest. I have like thought of the design and everything. I guess now that I want to like plan things a little bit better, I'm a little bit more concerned with that. Maybe. It's probably the lame explanation I could give it. But there we go. Okay, let's put it like that. You know what probably is happening? This. I'm probably forgetting that part. I'm probably forgetting some line art here. Also to like add some texture to the Foxy. Does it look less cat-like? I think it looks like a cat dog. Oh, I guess I can leave it like that for now. Maybe we can... No, I think that looks fine. I was going to... maybe... Hold on. I have an idea. How about we just like... Oh wait, moving the wrong thing. 1 second. Just squish it a little bit. Look at that! I think it looks more fox-like. I think. I hope. Oh well. Now let me look up some fox eyes. Have an idea how they look like and really like see what I'm supposed to like do with the fox, with the pupils and things. No, not Megan Fox eyes. God damn it. Let me show you what came out when I looked it up. Check this out. Oh, it's not showing. Not this one. Yeah, display capture, but show the canvas. There we go. Look at that. I found a lot of Megan Fox's eyes, but it looks like they have the slit eyes. I actually generally forgot what kind of eyes it had, but apparently they just have that. So let's go with that. Let me put this up here again, because that's where it belongs. So okay, the eyes are slits. Let's do that. Probably gonna assume that the environment is bright, so we can keep this simple. Man, I love Windows 96 music. It's really nice. Like this, and like this. There we go. Alright, I guess I could add some detail over here in the ears too. Right, this looks a little weird. You see these little couple lines here that I just trace? Let's get rid of those. You can also generally get rid of these ones too. And also maybe it's not looking too much like a fox because it's not colored yet. Just here looks like it has some big forehead. Probably like add this detail which looks better. Alright. I think the nose is wrong. Maybe the nose is what is bothering me the most at the moment. Because I think noses don't really look like this. So let me try to fix that real quickly. Maybe I should delete it entirely. Oh, I heard my phone. I think someone sent me a message. Probably my bed. Yeah, but fortunately nothing important. I could like barely hear the ding in the distance. So, alright, we're back. Oh, hi, Cammy. Come here. How's it going? Yes, you're not first. Night was first. How you doing, my wonderful Cammy? How's it going? I'm drawing a fox. Because this channel is called Luda Fox. And I am not very original. How you doing? Good evening. I think, morning for you? Or afternoon-ish? Hello. Always a pleasure to have you here around, Cammy. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to figure out how a fucking fox nose looks like. It's more like a bud thingy. Trying to like make it look right. I'm just gonna do this. Hopefully that like makes sense. Like this. Yeah, that's a nose, alright. Probably doesn't need like this lines, now that I think of it. I think it's already clear that that's a snout. Probably like can do that with coloring instead of like the nose. It just looks like a little weird now. Oh, I guess I can fix it later. Who are you? Why you speak different? Define different, Cami Totul. What do you mean different, Cami? I'm just, I guess I'm just tired and a little overwhelmed. And instead of not streaming, instead of like going, you know, I'm not going to stream tonight. I feel tired and lonely. No, I still feel like I'm gonna stream. Again, I'm a little overwhelmed. That's why I'm not like, probably like, hey, it's your fox little foxy. So stupid. My neighbors can probably hear me. Luda Foxy! Sending Luda all 34. Why, Cammy? It's so early for you though. Not so early for me. I guess you could pass as like a nice 80. R34 of what? Rule 34 of what, I mean. I wonder if I say that and the stream gets instantly shadow banned. Probably I should put it lower. It looks like a cat now. Yeah, there you go. That's a snout face. Right? It's 12:37. Oh, so it's noon over there. So you're at almost 12 hours, 13 hours ahead. Oh, that looks cursed. But I can fix that. It's just moving the whiskers and some of the detail that I drew already. But yeah. Just trying to keep it chill tonight. There we go. Instantly fixed, right? I mean, not really, but I think it's better. I thought you were drawing a cat. Yeah, right? It looks like a cat, but it's not really a cat. It's a fox. Actually. It was going to be real funny when you see like me coloring and you see that it's actually not a cat. It's a fox. Or it's a it's a cat that looks a little sus. This is what I should have done. Still looks much like a cat, doesn't it? If I edit this... Wait, this looks stupid. 1 second. 1 second. This doesn't go there. But this doesn't go here either. It looks like a cat mixed with a fox. Which is something I wanted to do a long time ago. It's a little weird that I'm doing it this late. No, wait. More like this. Again, I'm glad that I'm at least coming here. And even though I'm a little bit low energy than usual, I'm happy. Are all foxes cats? Are some of them cats or birds? I have heard that a good description for foxes, it's a dog with cat hardware. I don't know about that, to be honest. Put it like this. All right, there we go. Does it look like a dog already? Not a rhino. It's also not a... What is this Pokemon? This salamander lizard thingy that it's really sexy? Not necessarily sexy for me, but like a lot of people find sexy. Like, like people notice its legs and everything, and it's quite pokephilic, but some people do like it. Let's add some more of this dot thingies. I think I know what's missing. It's probably some of this. Yeah, that made a difference. Okay, I guess I'm gonna leave it like that for now. I think this is good. Salazi, yeah, that one. That one. It's hot. What do you mean? I don't know if it's really hot. I mean, I look at it, I think I get it, but that's as far as it goes. Let's get a picture, shall we? Why instead of yapping, let's have a show and tell. Salazi. Here it is. Wikidex. Oh, that's nice. It has like a wiki, but it's like Wikipedia, but a wiki there. Oh my god, there's one with boobs. This is going to be a hybrid of like surfing the net. Look at this one. This one has boobies. Again, it doesn't have to have boobies. It's not a mammal. It doesn't need boobies. Those things aren't filled with anything. Yeah, this doesn't look hot. This is just a... Look at this one. I mean, this... I see why. This looks like thick thighs. I guess? Hopefully I don't find anything pornographic. That would be funny. But yeah, if you draw it like this is not what the design has. These are not the legs, right? These... Hold on. New tab. These... It's not these. Right? Can we agree on that? These are not the same things. From here, you're intentionally doing very beautiful thighs instead of this, which is the actual canon design, right? Here's a 3D render from somebody else, I think. This is not from Pokemon, I think. And even then, this one looks more exactly like the design. Oh, mama, look at this one. This one actually looks like... Look at this. Look at this. Right? I'm a minor. I don't get what some Pokemon shinies, they look worse sometimes. Right? Hold on. Shiny Pokemons. Shiny Pokemons. I'm glad the people who are here for the fucking fox just like have to watch this now. Just me looking at this. This looks terrible, but these are not canon. Pretty sure there is no like Litten shiny. And I would be amazed if there was like this what's your name? It's I remember your name. It was Lunara, I think. That doesn't have a shiny. That was like fucking Arceus had a shiny. That's ridiculous, I think. Look, this Sylveon is nice. This Sylveon shiny is good. Green, what's her name? Espen, I guess, sure. Blue Umbreon, alright, whatever. Okay. Ugly, shiny Pokemons. Well, yeah, this one. This one is ugly. It's green. It's just stupid. Hitmontop is also... I mean, this one is okay, I think. Rayquaza shiny looks amazing. There's a shiny Rayquaza? Shiny. Yeah. I feel like this should have been something else. Something more canon, right? Like it's Mega Evolution. I mean, it's a Mega Evolution looks really nice too. Mega Evolution. I don't know why they like stopped doing those. I wonder. Yeah, this looks cool, I think. And this probably should have been the color it used. Looks really nice. You know, I think our... Ah, look at this one. A Cyndaquil that is brown. A brown Cyndaquil. Shiny Rayquaza gets an N-word pass. Oh, look at this. Is a stupid ass Pokemon. Look at this thing. Did you know that here in Mexico, it was common to call weird people Pokemon, and that one coworker called me a Pokemon? But let's get back to the fox. Speaking of weird people. But yeah, back in the 2000s, I think, it was very common for like people to call others, like weeboos or furries or whatever, to call them Pokemon here in Mexico. Like, es un pinche Pokemon, right? It was real funny because when I was teaching English a long time ago, like let's say 2018, early 2019 perhaps. At the latest, maybe mid 2019, because I left that job in July 2019. But I remember that there was this teacher who was like 40 something, pretty chubby woman also. And and it was really fun because you know, guys, let's make a poll from the few people in here. Let's make a little poll, shall we? Is Luda weird? Yes. Yes, but very. Yes, and very. No. Alright, I'm gonna give you extra votes as cheap as one Concoin. I'm gonna make this a little short. 2 minutes for this poll. Alright. I've started a poll just to like make this fair and to have your opinions. So you can voice exactly how you feel. But wouldn't you think I'm weird? Well, we answer that question. If you're a Pokemon, then I'm a legendary. Are you weirder than me, Cammy? I don't know. I don't tend to show my weirdness too much, right? I kind of like try to keep it a little bit down and discreet. I don't think you're that weird, Cammy. Well, I don't think you're weirder than me. I think, what's this called? Color. And let's paint this another thing. Let's paint this red, sure. In a good way. You can call me unique. You can call me different, like the turrets in Portal. Like, I'm different. I know what this is missing. I think this fluff should be expanded. And the one down here. I think this should probably be more. Probably something like this. But okay, so I've never been, I guess, a normie. I don't know if I should use that because I have found it was a pretty harmless term, but now people use this like NPC, which sounds pretty harsh, right? You don't know how kinky I can be. Oh, Cammy, you don't know how I... Wait, no, that's wrong. Okay, let me try again. Hey, Cammy, you don't know how kinky I can be. You don't know that, Cammy. You know, if I like I think we once were joking about, you don't know if I like smell armpits or like put food up your butthole. You don't know if I'm into that. I'm glad this conversation just went that route. Well, I'm just drawing this stupid ass fox. Well, anyway, so let's check the poll. I'm pretty sure it's done. Yes, I'm very. I like that it went 22 votes for yes, I'm very. Cool beans. But yeah, yeah, I've never been, I guess, normal in the sense of like, I'm always had this weird attitude that whatever I do, it kind of like shows up, right? And so, whoa. Oh, well, this is weird. I need something else.
The OG says, I'm cumin.
What is it? Cumin. Sounds like cumin, the spice. I don't like it. I like that brush. And don't we have any better colorful, beautiful brushes like this one? This one looks pretty. I think this one will do. We have this one. Looks already market-y. What other thing? Oil painting. What about this one? Is this really oil painting? Guess I can take your word for it, but lame. Don't know what that is still to this day. Oil pen, crayon, oil painting. I guess oil painting will do. Let's use oil painting. You know that one TF2 audio splicing with heavy and mitigating? Yes, of course I know it. Of course I know it. It's so funny. It's funny as feck.
I'm coriander.
Coriander. Beautiful music to make some art. I like how I go, good times! Listening to Warcom, it's not war, it's Team Fortress 2. I love that. It's so beautiful. I think that audio allowed a match to be won because of how fucking distracting it was. It's so funny. Normally I don't like that kind of humor. Not because I'm above it, because it's a I sometimes honestly get a little bit embarrassed that I like it, right? I genuinely feel like it's a little silly. I'm like laughing at that so intensely, but I really like it. I have to be honest. I don't like it publicly. Oh man. Oh, that's so bullshit. Night. Just trying to check your sharp bites.
I'm ginger ale.
Ginger ale. Do you guys actually like that thing? I tried it once, but I was like a child. I was a little young. I tried it and it tasted really weird. And you know why I tried it? Only because it was mentioned in Drake and Josh. That was the only reason why I tried it. Because in Drake and Josh, it was like mentioned. And I wanted to feel like a big boy, itty bitty boy. No, I wanted to feel like I was older because I couldn't drink alcohol, right? Well, I mean, I could, but I wasn't going to. Because I guess I didn't like it. I didn't like the taste of beer when I was like super young. So I heard of ginger ale and I heard that Drake and Josh were drinking it. So I was like, oh, sure, I can try that. That probably will be cool. Then I drank it and it was like the worst thing in the world back then. I don't know today. Maybe today I could like it. Take action rig. Okay. Oh no, it's dive rockets. Hold on. You have been in chat for 5 hours, Night? But the stream started an hour ago. Like ginger period. Spicy blood. Ew. I have heard people that like that have this thing that like period blood from their girlfriends, and I'm not into that. I don't understand it. I don't like it. I don't care if it's like there's this like saying here in Mexico that a man has to love their woman every single day of the month, but no. No. I think it's based off your time zone, Luda. That's why it's different. Maybe? My time difference is counted. That would be weird, I guess. So I think that would be a little bit doxing. A little bit. It wouldn't like specify your street. It would be silly if like it gave you without any detail. I don't remember you being 5 hours away. Luda stop and kinky, but not blood drinking kinky. Exactly. See, Cammy? We're not that different. You're not that weird. So I don't know anyone who genuinely likes that. There's people that genuinely like to drink blood. So for like kinky stuff, and I find that very disturbing. Right? I mean, if you like it, I mean, just like, don't feel invalidated about the jackass on the internet drawing a fox, right? I mean, up to you, go ahead. I wouldn't do it. That's just my message, right? Luda, what time is it for you? It's almost midnight, 11:54. I am Central Standard Time. It's same time as Texas. Same time as Chicago. And other places in the South. I think there's a command for that. I don't remember. I've been very overwhelmed. I don't even remember, like, what fucking day it is. You know what happened today? Want to know the story? So, I was going to see my friend today. We were going to have some lunch. Because we love just going out for whatever reason. We don't even need a good reason at all. But today, we wanted to like have some lunch out on the city. And your Lura Foxy forgot the keys. And it was really ugly because I went out and I couldn't open the door that leads outside to the street because I don't have the fucking keys. Therefore, I got stuck in between the apartments and my own apartment. I got locked out also. Because as soon as I close the door, I need a key to open it. Right? And it was just like they're kind of hyperventilating because I was thinking, God, I'm gonna have to break the window now. Because there's no other way. And I did not have a spare key anywhere outside. Because I thought that would never happen to me. Because I would be such a dumbass if that happened to me. And then it happened. It's so stupid. Because I was like, oh shit, what do I do now? I don't want to break a window because my cats are inside, right? Ah, it was horrible. Jump the fence. I can't. There's no fence inside. Lurabot, where do you get those 5 hours from? Exactly. I don't know where the Lurabot is like making up that time. So weird. Maybe because you got 100 shot bytes? And that, like when you put the first command? Maybe? It's probably total watchtower since the command started. No, because I just started the Lurabot. Or maybe you're right, Cammy. What the fuck did I do here? Do you see this? I put this dark brown in here and dark brown over here. That's wrong. I mean, not too wrong, but well, whatever. I'm just trying to find this. Oh yeah, I just got locked out in between the apartments and the entrance downstairs. I was just like walking around in circles being like, oh shit. Like I just paid my rent and now it's just staying outside. Felt really ugly. But regardless, I called my friend and she told me that she actually had a copy, which relieved the fuck out of me. And I'm so glad that I gave her a copy just in case. So she sent me my copy that I gave her and it worked. The one in the entrance didn't work because the owners changed it not so long ago. She had an old copy. But the one from my house worked. Is this friend of yours my kidnapper? Yes, that's her. That's her. Exactly, it's good old Kyukisagi. Wonderful person, by the way. Shout out to her. I love her with all my heart. Oh lordy. I have invited her to the stream and I have told her that Cammy's showing up, and she gets like she's like, oh, interesting. She still remembers you, by the way, Cammy. So nice that she remembers you. Hell nah. It would be fun though to like see, I think. But yeah, she said she's the one that sent me the key again, and it was really nice. I could enter the house. I have represented those memories in the back of my psyche. Hopefully one day she can make it to streams, and hopefully you're there. Also, I could tell her like to stay quiet until like until like you show up, and when you finally like say hello, then you will catch you by surprise. What if she's watching? I don't think she's watching, but wouldn't that surprise you, Cammy? I think I made this box a little bit too orange. Okay, very good. We can make this a little bit brighter. Brighter. But yeah, well, she sent me the key, and I was able to like get back inside, which was a huge relief. I didn't have to break anything. I remember I was like just pushing the door like an idiot. Like if that was going to do something, just because it like was kind of moving. I was thinking, oh shit, I can get in. But no, it's just being desperate and stupid. But hey, I'm just glad nothing had to be broken, like for me to get in. So I cannot really enter the windows because they are barbed. No, not barbed. Not barbed, not with barbed wire. They have not fenced. They have bars. They are barred. They have bars, right? So like, no thief enters. So I cannot squeeze through those. I'm too fat to squeeze through the bars, right? So I was kind of screwed, like really, really, really ugly screwed. I was just thinking what the hell I was gonna do now. But hey, she sent me the copy. I got in, and I'm fine now. Things are good. Barbed wire or fence? Damn, Luda, you live in an apartment or a prison? You know, if you saw my place, you would think I live in a bunker. I think I never uploaded anything from this place in the Fox vlogs. Hopefully I get back to doing, by the way. I really like doing those. But yeah, in the Fox vlogs, that showed my first place where I used to live. When I like got called out, I got super embarrassed that they told me to shut up because I was streaming at night. They would knock my door and I would feel horrible and like completely like drained. Like after those moments, I didn't want to stream for a single extra second. And then where I live now, it's more of a bunker per se. I'm not underground, right? But I have very little sunlight. And the walls are very, very concrete. So I'm pretty sure this place can stand a nuclear blast. But it's also at the cost of being kind of like hidden. I don't even hear the rain sometimes, you know? It's very common that if I hear the rain, it's because it's like pouring outside. Not really because I can like hear it. Not really because I can like, I'm not paying attention. Just the walls are a little thick. But sometimes they're not so thick. I can sometimes hear my neighbors. I'm sure they can hear me. Maybe not now streaming because I'm in the middle of like the apartment. But like if I'm screaming at night, like I usually do, like of course I usually do. You know that I like screaming at night when I remember all my awful reality. They probably can hear that. They can probably like hear me screaming in the middle of the night. So you're telling me you're ready for World War III and zombie outbreak? I don't know about World War III. This is a terrible place for like armed conflict because I'm pretty sure if like soldiers show up to this place, I'm screwed. And you know why? Because it's kind of like a perfect place to trap you. Like, this is a pretty bad place to like hide from armed conflict in a traditional war sense, right? There's probably going to be like a lot of soldiers that come in here. I mean, I'm speaking as if we were invaded or something, but like if there were like boots in the ground or something, I'm pretty sure I can just get like ambushed in here and trapped and just like shot and be another war crime statistic, right? But for my specific case, I wouldn't like this place if there's like infantry rolling around. I would like this more for like a nuclear blast, because I'm far away enough from like targets. Like, Mexico's not even a target, right? Like, nobody would ever like waste a nuke on Mexico. There's no reason, I think. There's some conspiracy theories that Mexico had nuclear weapons in like the 70s. I don't know about that, to be honest. Sounds very expensive. But like, if there's like a nuclear blast, unless it happens right above me, I think I'm kind of safe. Alright, we have an ad incoming. Probably should leave it like this for now. Are you liking my stupid fox? My footsie? I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna add some more detail later. For now, we have an ad break, and we're gonna play some meow synth. Just let me see what song I can play. Oh, you know what? I haven't played Resonance, I think. See if I can find it. Yes, I found it. Okay, so let's have some music. I'll be right back with you. Placed out Foxy. And well, I'll see you in just a minute. Okay, enjoy the break, and we'll be right back. BRB. Well, break is over, and we're back to the Foxy. Music Maestro. There we go, Windows 96. Okay, we're back. I literally didn't do anything during this break. Didn't feel like I needed, to be honest. I feel like it could have like gone a lot longer doing this art compared to like other times when I'm like doing something else before the outbreak and I feel actually tired and they need the stretching, but not this time for some reason. Anyway, Foxy, let's keep drawing this fox, this stupid fox. Hold on, I want to make this a little bit lighter. Is this working? Yes, it is. Okay. So do you like that? And I was gonna say that music sounds a little bit cursed, but it started improving. It started to sound fine. Okay. What a week it's been. I think this has been one of those weeks. I go a little bit slowly. And you know what? This wasn't even the week that I painted. Maybe I'm just being a little too much of a crybaby when it comes to like dealing with a lot of this stuff, you know. Let's make this, let's make this darker. It's a little bit dark though. I think we can very easily make all of this dark. Let's use a big brush for this chest area. Well, more like neck, chest area. How do you tell the difference between a fox's neck and the chest? I think it's kind of similar to a cat. You kind of just like understand what it is. Sort of like grasp it vaguely. And you know what? I feel like this art is a little bit more decent from like the one I've been doing lately. That's good. Let's see. Oh wow, I just put your subreddit and then oh, that's embarrassing. In the chat. I have to check those commands. Let me not forget about that. I'm gonna write it down. Check timer. That's a little embarrassing that it shows it like that, but okay. Let's keep doing this little foxy guy. Here we go. I think that's almost, well, not really about it for the fur, but for the white fur, I think that's a good base. I guess I feel confident enough now to make a second color. What's this? Draft layer. What's a draft layer? Who knows? I want this to be red again. It's not really red, that's more like pink. Oh well. I guess for this little foxy, I'll probably use like this wet acrylic. Bumpy art pen. I like this one. I really like that one. I think that one will work best. So I'm gonna use this color because I really like this base. It's like the yellow. Well, not, I guess yellow-ish. They use like for tails, right? Like I think like they try to make tails this color. I remember the tails was first like looking a little bit brown in some games, and then it started like looking more and more yellow as time passed. I mean, Sonic was already a blue hedgehog. It's not, we're not really like working for realism here, but yeah. Alright, let's go with some detail here also. I guess the beauty of fur is that you can actually like do it like this for the long many kind of like furs, if I'm saying that right. And change tones a lot of time and give it that little variety. This looks like a mix of a red, orange-ish fox. Okay, like that, like that. Does that look right? I mean, not really. Yeah, I think it's a good time to like add these things. So, simply put it here also. Nice. Okay, like that. Isn't that nice? Maybe that's a little dark for putting it down there. Okay. I guess this should be also be a little bit lighter, considering like I see some light tones up here. That's a little bit dark. Should put it in here instead. I've always kind of wanted to practice this kind of art style. I don't know how it's done yet, but they make it look so beautiful. From the artists that I've seen that practice this kind of like digital painting, they really make it look really, really, really nice. And I want to get that someday. Who knows? This whole thing, it's more like a journey, actually, now that I'm realizing it. Okay. Let's throw some of that here also. And add some of that here too. There, nice. And I guess it's worth adding something a little bit even later. I don't remember those kind of songs from Windows 96. Okay. Focused, what a foxy. And seeing that it turns a little bit brownish. Guess I ended up covering most of the orange. Seems like I'm working more with this like this shade of color, Kala. Hi, Cammy. Thank you. I feel like I'm doing some okay progress with the Volksy. I think it's looking alright. I essentially covered most of the orange, as you can see. It's almost gone by now. Also, Cammy, I'm sorry, I didn't ask. How's your week been? I felt like it was a wild week for me. Orangey. But how you been this week? I don't think I've asked you. I don't think that's courteous enough. I don't think that's nice enough of me. Not ask how you been. I am sleepy. Me too. I was getting a little bit sleepy actually. You know, I'm in the mood to meet Harambe. In the mood to like go to sleep forever? Is that the kind of mood? Just like rest. Have a good night. Have your last good night. Alright. Every day of my life, baby. Oh, that's nice, Cammy. I'm glad I understand perfectly. I had a friend who also said like that, like, oh, I wish I could go to sleep forever. Like, tonight. It's time for me, like, go to bed. Alright. I think I'm done with that. I think what it's missing is something like here. Like that. You know, I had a very... Now that we mention it, I had a friend in when I was in my game testing job who would always say something along the lines of like how he wanted to so badly to die, right? I mean, I'm not judging, but like he would very casually say it. It was a little disturbing sometimes. Like we were having lunch in the, I guess, canteen, if I can call it that. It's not really a canteen. It's this little like terrace with like tables and microwaves and shit. And I remember that we were like having some food. I was talking to some of my friends in there. And there, this was this guy that who would come in like sometimes with a kigurumi of a dinosaur. He was quite blunt, but I think he wasn't a bad guy. He wasn't like, I wouldn't call him like nasty. He was blunt and he sort of like wanted things to work, but it was really impossible for the project we were in. So a lot of people didn't like him, to be fair. It's probably like, I hope I can choke on this. Exactly. Yeah. You got it exactly right, Cammy. The sort of guy that would be something else like, man, wouldn't it be fun that I just got like run over from the way to work, right? I mean, some of us joke like that. I had another friend who was a lead on this project, right? He would say like, man, unfortunately, I did not get run over. I make it sound like fucking testing was a fucking brutal job. Honestly, in retrospective, dealing with that didn't feel so bad. But I guess I'm maybe nostalgic. I don't miss it, as in like, I wish I could go back. There was a lot of problems in that time. I mean, so many I couldn't stream, right? I'm pretty sure that the amount of like work and like stress that I was having, it just didn't allow me to like properly stabilize in my life. Lord, I think you need to change friends. I have many friends, or I have a lot. I know a lot of people. I mean, I'm probably bad example that it's just being two guys, and I'm already talking about them like they're always suicidal, right? Probably like not great already. But nah, Those are two examples. Because there was one guy who really liked talking about hentai. Well, maybe not really liked. That's a little unfair. There was a guy who had no issue to talk about hentai if you ask him. He would like start very casually telling you what he knows, what he has seen, and what he considers quality, and what like, ayo, my kind of guy. I mean, maybe you would have like had a good time. He was an economist. Again, I met a lot of very well-prepared people. Like, there was a lot of talented people in this job. I noticed that a lot of people really just like went there looking for a different kind of opportunity, right? Because game testing sounds like a dream job. In a lot of ways, I guess it is, right? I guess it wasn't really my dream job. I got a little disappointed. It was really good when it was good, though. I will not lie. It was really nice when it worked fine and beautiful. There was a lot of good things in that thing, but not that I'm complaining too much, but like I remember I mentioned it as a joke, but the guy really seriously started like talking a lot about like hentai in the office. Oh, finally we reached the end of the playlist. I think Knight may have put this song. Thank you, Knight. I think this song is from you. I really like it. Maybe you should have put maybe the extended version. I think I could do it for you later, because this one only lasts 1 minute, and I can totally like do the extended version of this song. But yeah, like I kind of like mentioned it as a joke, and he started like talking a lot about like how hentai is different, or what things can be seen, or how kinks are expressed from Japanese society. He was a very smart guy, but yeah, he would have no problem of talking about hentai like just like that in the middle of a work day. Like, I was very curious to like learn from him. You know, this was a time before ChatGPT was mainstream. So sometimes I would have like a very specific question about the economy or like money, and he would have an answer. Well, I don't know this song. It sounds nice. Hope it's not copyrighted, but it sounds nice. But yeah, he was nice. I didn't have many problems with him, I guess. Well, that's what I think. Money? Yeah, because he was an economist. So he would sometimes like talk about like CETES, the kind of thing you can invest here in Mexico. And you could actually like get some safe returns. I mean, you have to invest a lot, right? But I didn't know that before asking him. Said communist. No, economist. Economist. No, he wasn't a communist. I think nobody there was really a communist. I know many communists, actually. Not sure if I'm not sure it's because I'm too capitalist, but no, I don't know many communists actually, Kami. I mean, I know a guy who can talk to me about hentai, right? I had a good time in there. It was nice when it was nice, but a lot of things were not nice. Felt like it wasn't working out at some point. A lot of people got fired also, which is pretty sad. I think the guys in the top kind of failed everybody for how they made things in the end. When I see this face, Cammy, that you give me, I think of like the Call of Duty Germans that go Kommunisten! Okay. Also, I don't know if I already said it, Cammy, but thanks for coming to the stream, by the way, Cams. Thank you. Don't think I thank you enough for like showing up to the streams. Thank you so much. Let's keep adding some shadows. Some Shadow Rose 13 here. There we go. To the snout. Well, this is more like the cheek fur. Do you know any communists, Cammy? Communists? I remember that when I was in high school, there was like this student communist front, right? There was like this student, I guess, club, right? Maybe not full of communists, but like rebels, maybe anarchists, right? The people who like organize the strikes from the students, right? Is banana a good phallic object? I don't think so. I think it's a little bit mushy. And that thing looks like it kind of breaks with pressure, and not a lot of it. I don't know the difference between communist and the other one. Capitalist? I was just going to say something very controversial. I'd rather shut up. Well, maybe not controversial, just very stupid. But like, you know the Soviet Union? Well, that's communist. Objectively, I don't think I can get cancelled for that. Cami, stop! Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. I'm not gonna say anything. Have you seen like how the weather is for like saying anything remotely political? Like the stuff with Hassan Piker and like the people around him, or iDubbbz or Ethan Klein. Maybe I'll rather like not like steer a hype beat just by saying anything. Like, I mean, not that I have like any strong opinion on any of those things. I think I'm the worst person you can ask anything about politics, right? I also don't care. I don't know anything and I don't care. I was gone for a few minutes. How do you guys reach communism and socialism? I don't follow news unless it's about toys. You see, that's the kind of thing. And I think, oh, it's because Cami thought I said communist, but no, I said economist, because there was this guy at work who would talk about whatever he knew, if you ask, and he really liked Japanese, the language. I don't think he was much of a weeb. I don't know, because if you ask him what he thought of hentai, I asked him as a joke, but he would give me a lot of a very extended answer, a video essay answer. There in the office, like no fucks given. He would just, haha, no fucks given. Sorry. He would tell you exactly what he thought of everything, and he would elaborate a lot and sometimes go in detail, even going to the culture of like how women in Japan are. I'm gonna stop talking because this could be taken out of context. But yeah, it was a lot of spicy topics, right? He had a very weird impression of women, but he didn't strike me as an incel, right? According to him, he fucked. Right? Kid named Lunch. Oh, Cammy, what did you have to say? I'm doing lunch. You mean making lunch? Unless you really have a kid named Lunch. Or maybe not kid, that sounded awful. I feel like Doki's from Dexter? What do you mean? I haven't seen that, mind you. But yeah, he did have some very weird opinions about women. Sometimes he would very casually talk about how women are worthless, while he would try to get the number of some people. He was a weird guy for sure. Right? But hey, I never had like anything done wrong with me, but yeah, it was really weird. I wouldn't lie. But he was interesting, and he was an economist. He wasn't like much older than me. If anything, he might have been. No, he wasn't younger. He was like a couple years older than me. I was like, when I was in that big project when I met him, I was like, perhaps 2023, yeah. And early 2024. I probably was like 23, I think. Yeah, I was like 23 or 24. 23 probably. Because that project lasted a whole year. Until they told us like, fuck off, we're not continuing this project anymore. We're sorry. And you guys are probably going to go to the downtime section, which means dealing with an awful trainer. But well, yeah, hentai. Hentai talking in the office. So he was that kind of guy who you can ask about hentai. He would give you a very concise and detailed answer. And but yeah, I guess he wasn't harmful, but there was a lot of things. Probably I said a lot of things about him when I was drunk in one of those little like meetings we had together, right? But I don't remember having a problem with him, to be honest. I think like pretty much everybody in there, at least in our turn, in our shift, was super awesome. I think a lot of people that I met there were really talented and really nice. Some of them got really cool jobs, right? Like working on like big companies. Some kept testing. Some I have lost track of, unfortunately. Some I don't really know what they're up to. I feel lucky because a lot of people got fired, but I left before like the layoffs began. Yeah, I should probably say laid off instead of getting fired. It was kind of like weird for people to like get fired. Not weird, I mean rare. God, my Spanglish is really, really working against me tonight. A job? Yes, Knight. I am actually employed. I actually do touch grass, and I actually like... I remember Murahar saying like, YouTube is not my main job, like uploading daily, right? I wish I could have like a day job and upload daily, right? But to be fair, his videos are mostly like him yapping. And I'm pretty sure I can yap about anything, but I think I can do probably more than that. Like make a stupid ass Mario Kart edit. Or some other stuff. But yeah, I do have a job actually. I'm a web tester. As of now. That was my next step from, well, not really. It wasn't really my next step. I'm thinking of working part-time at McDonald's when I'm grown and mature. When you get a mustache, when you are like another foot tall. Although be mature even as an adult though. You make it sound like it's very distant, but let me tell you something. You won't feel any different. Think of how you feel exactly right now, and make yourself give yourself some back pain. Well, maybe not. I don't know, but make yourself more tired and a little bit overwhelmed by the complexities of life. That's you in like 10 years. Honestly. Maybe not. Maybe I'm exaggerating because I have changed drastically from like, how old are you, Knight? I think you're like 16 or something. Sorry if you don't want me that like being said out loud. It's just like, like you can go ahead and say like anything else you want to get out of your chest, Luda. Sorry, but like, yeah, 15. Excuse me, not 16. So I remember when I was 15. I don't feel any different, like physically, I guess. I still feel like myself, but I should tell you that despite the changes of attitude and like how things worked out, yeah, I guess I'm just more overwhelmed. I guess a little bit more tired. Not tired as in like, oh, I cannot do anything. More tired as in like, god damn, I wish things were a little simpler sometimes. I'm gonna change the eye. I think it doesn't look right. Yeah, I'm more in that tone, not so much in like, oh god, I cannot like get up to do anything. No, I still feel good with my physical energy. I feel just a little bit. But maybe that's just me, you know? Maybe I'm just projecting onto you. Maybe I'm just like being stupid. Don't listen to me. And don't worry, you could be more mature now than a lot of people triple your age. Don't worry about that. As long as you're respectful and you're not like a horrible human being to others, I think you should be okay. Well, or at least that's what it's supposed to be. Sometimes people do their best and still don't get what they deserve. My fucks look so derpy, don't you think? The thing looks better. I hear more boomers complaining in restaurants than teens. Right. Oftentimes I feel like that comes to entitlement. Look how it started, look how it's going. Nice. But yeah, honestly, I feel like it's okay as long as you don't like are overbearing nor you feel entitled. And so far, I mean, of course I don't know you very well, but it doesn't strike to me like you're the kind of people who's going to be like an asshole at any point, right? We are all sometimes an asshole at some point when we don't realize it. But there's people who are like actively like that all the time. So yeah, misaligned eyes are actually pretty good. They make it look real. I guess so, right? I'm still gonna add some more color and shading to this little foxy. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Knight. Thank you. But yeah, like, don't worry. Maybe what I want to say is that you won't miss your essence, I think. Who knows? Because who am I to say that something can happen, negative or positive, that can change your life and, like, really move who you are. But don't worry about that. Especially time pass. It's gonna be very weird. I guess I could, like, actually more confidently tell you this, but, like, maybe time will feel different. Some people feel like it goes way faster when you're an adult. Some people say it goes a lot more, maybe not horrible, but more overwhelmingly, right? Some people cannot believe it's been like 10 years. Maybe because when you're an adult, things tend to change much more slowly. When you're this age, in 3 years, you're in a completely different stage of life. But as an adult, like me, for example, I'm 26 now, and when I was 23, yeah, a lot of things changed, but I was still, like, working and, like, trying to get, you know, money to live as best as I could, right? I nuked the server when I was 12. And you see? And you can, like, have some pride in those little things. Don't think everything, dude, anything as daring as that. Like nuking a server. What did I do when I was like 12? Could have been remarkable. I guess I was doing videos already. I was doing some speed paints and, like, stupid ass edits. Kind of worthless edits, but yeah. It was fun. Well, not really. It wasn't really fun. I wasn't doing it for fun per se. I was doing it for, like, to get popular somehow by uploading random edits of the Titanic or or like my or like just some stupid ass videos with me copyrighted music. Somehow I thought that was gonna make me big. Well, so the music has been going on on its own. Oh well, it's the Awakening EP. Yeah, let's have it in the background. Who would mind? After seeing all internet, I can say I want MySpace to be back. I never used MySpace, actually. What was so good about it, by the way, Knight? If you want to, like, talk about that, we can make this red a little bit like that. And there's like this little patch, this little triangle here in the center. You can turn it to something. Because, like, you could customize your profile however you want. Oh, right, yeah. You could, like, add music, like a background, and now everything kind of looks the same. Maybe because it was kind of like a liability, you know? To have so much customization. I remember when YouTube allowed you to, like, have backgrounds and much more customization. Then they just, like, stopped doing it, which was really disappointing. I remember exactly when that change came out in, like, 2013 or something. Because I was really happy to see all the different designs, and then it just got, like, destroyed. Now the customization is pretty minimal. But I guess customization does come at a cost. Like crazy people putting, like, porn or furries in their background, right? Oh, the background music is Ichi Daniko. He has really good songs. Yeah, I can hear it. I think it's helping me with the art. It's giving me good vibes. What happens if I remove the line art? Yo, look at that. Yo. Oh, it looks a little haunted, a little cursed. What if I multiply it? Or add it? Oh yeah, that looks bad. Yeah, no. Yeah, I guess we can keep the line art for now. It's like an oil painting. Yeah, I know, but it looks like a oil painting that lacks detail. Although I think it kind of looks nice, right? Maybe it doesn't look so bad. Oh wait, my internet. Oh no, I'm buffering. I think it's stabilizing. Let me see. Yeah, it's stable now. Okay, I guess I just had a little bad spike of internet. I guess I'm gonna keep the lines just for now. Anyway, let's add some special effects. Well, let me name this. I didn't name that. Color 2. And shade. Not sure what kind of shading I'm adding, but let's try. Yeah, but this is some nice music, Night. Thanks for sharing it. I remember there was like a way to add like a cue to the songs. I think. Let me refresh this thing. I think it's not working well. Like I just didn't casually go offline. No, I just had a very, very bad spike. Just refresh and it looks okay. Okay, should I be cheap and use some beautiful advantages of digital art and do something like that? I think that's a little cheap though. Oh well. Oh, excuse me. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't autoplay to surprise bot sex. I remember that song. It was a little funny. Funny. I guess I could have it like this, just like spam it. Get at the bottom. So, is this just like a musician, by the way, Night? It's not really like an... But it was an anime for a second. I thought you were like sharing some anime music. By the way. It's really relaxing. I like that. Since today was a little... I mean, I wouldn't say, just to clarify, like, not overwhelming negatively. I feel like... a lot of stuff happened in a short amount of time. In the morning. Maybe the key thing just got me more fucked up than I'm actually, like, understanding, you know? He's really insane at electric guitar. Oh! So this is, like, one of his chill albums. Instead of like the crazy stuff that he usually does. Interesting. Okay, this isn't looking as good as I thought. So I'm just gonna lower the opacity on that. A lot. There we go. Can also work myself a little bit in these sides. Give it more depth. Because yeah, his guitar skills sound insane. He actually does more chill songs. Also, the electric guitar is just kind of like the thing he can do, but maybe doesn't usually do. Does these short melodies on YouTube sometimes. Oh, interesting. It sounds really nice. Again, I'm always learning some new things, and that's one of the things that I feel more rewarding about the stream sometimes. That I get to learn something. A lot of it is really rewarding. Like, I remember when Resta showed me the Aphex Twin, and there's so many songs that I really like now from Aphex Twin. They're really good. Right, I guess we can leave it like that for now. And I'm gonna add a little overlay layer for the eyes mostly, like this. Okay, hold on. Let me get that link. Let's see that. Copy link. I'm gonna open this in another tab. Imagine that's a Rickroll. Whoa! Hold on, I think I have to watch this. Yes. Hold on. Let's have it on the stream so the S&RV archive can watch too. Because I was just listening. I have this plugin that only shows like the audio to like reduce RAM usage. Wow. Damn. You know what this reminds me of? How's it called? Oh my god, I just forgot. No, how's it called? Let me see if I can find it. Because I have to know this song. Let me see. I have to remember the sex, the sex, the song first. Let's see. Ah, yes, this one. Here it is. Here. It's this one, I think. I don't see the covers. Yes. Yeah, that's insane. Dude, that guitar is probably pregnant. I know, right? That guitar asks you what are we after you finish playing it. Yeah, it's insane. Heavy and many get it on still being in the tabs is a flashbang. Yeah, it's still in there. So we can probably like have some. Yeah, that's nice. Actually, put the strings in a lot of pressure when you do that, but it sounds so cool. Who cares? I know, right? Yeah, it definitely looks like it's pretty bad for the guitar. Like, like it definitely probably shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, it sounds amazing. Oh wait, wrong layer. Stupid. Poor guitar, it wasn't the same being played like that. Right, let's reduce the layers, the shadows a little bit. I think they look a little bit ugly down here. Let's add some overlay for the eyes. Lunch is now and pregnant. Hi Cammy, how you doing? Overlay, here it is. Yeah, that looks good. That doesn't look good. Ooh, look. Yo, why don't we do this? Hey, artistic. Oh shit. No, sorry. There, look at that. Alright. Alright. Camps is back and away. What did you do for lunch, Cammy? If you're still coming to like talk. I'm gonna keep that just in case, but I'm gonna add another overlay layer. So I wanna like do something with the eyes here. Oh, it doesn't let you say twink. No, you can say twink. It's okay. Come on, twink is fine. Twink is not offensive. Ah, you made the fur realistic. Thank you. I don't think it's realistic enough though. I mean, I wasn't really aiming to do anything realistic, but I'm just like trying to like practice a little bit, you know, see how far we can make it. Thank you, Cammy. Thank you. Tails in fanart is either Tails Get Strolled or a twink. I agree. Man, I kind of miss reading Tails Get Strolled with Jaxie. We were doing a thing there. I remember my stupid plans to like have like some segments for Ludafox. Bean soup, fish with bean sauce, egg and spicy sardines with peanuts. It sounds tasty. If everyone would like give me food that you guys like, I would eat it. Like I would definitely not just give it a chance. I would definitely eat something you offer me. Unless it was poisoned. I would probably reject poisoned food. No comment about beans. Why? Beans are good. I like my rice with beans. I see the Chinese like having beans with sugar. I don't like beans with sugar, personally. I don't think they're a mistake or anything like that, right? It's not my kind of thing. Next time anyone eats beans, rice with beans. Next time, sorry, I had to read like the bean comment first. Next time everyone eats beans, I want you all to count each individual bean that you eat and say it in the server. I think I'm gonna eat beans soon. I don't know. I have a can of beans. Oh no, I already used the can of beans that I had here at home. That looks a little stupid. Hold on, let me try again. Probably reject poison food. I don't really think there's anything else you could do with poison food. I could eat it, right? Cami, I'm pretty sure you would like to eat some poisoned pasta. And what if I offer you some fettuccine with like arsenic? You would eat that, right? Hide an Among Us somewhere. Among Us. Alright, I can hide an Among Us. Among Us in the eyes of... Okay, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. It's so stupid, but I can do it. Sure, let's do that. Among Us. Among Us. Among Us. That doesn't look like Among Us enough. Hold on. Okay, we have some normal light, and then... Actually, why don't we make like this little heart thing? Looks interesting, but no. Poison pasta, so basically seafood pasta. I tried one of those, and though that actually probably got me sick. I can't tell you. Among Us. No. Among Us. There. And only you will know about it, alright? Don't tell anyone that I just added an Among Us to the eyes. This needs to be more symmetrical. Ah, no, not like that. Maybe more like that. Alright. Did you know that cyanide smells like almonds because they both contain the same chemical that gives that smell? Yeah, I actually heard about that. I saw a short from Law by Mike, and he was actually talking about like how you can probably like tell if something is poisoned because it smells like almonds when it shouldn't. And this was arsenic smells like garlic, I think. Americans don't like raw food until it's Japanese. Cyanide lace almonds are foolproof. Yeah, exactly. Or if you like have some kind of like garlic bread with arsenic, yeah, you can like sell that. Luda with Borderland, I love. Oh, we watched the same short. Damn, we shared some algorithm brain cells there. Background. No way, Cammy. You too, Cammy. Guys, what would you do if we shared how's it called? A same YouTube history. Like if the three of us have the exact same YouTube history. Sort of like having the same account, right? Like imagine that whatever we watched, it would be added to the history, right? How would that be like? Okay, I knew Cammy would be freaking out first. I don't think mine is very, bad, right? I don't think mine would be a problem. It wouldn't get me in trouble, I think, right? Too many mommy ASMR. Like, for example, I don't watch ASMR, or, well, listen to ASMR, in fact. I only watch, I don't know what would be the worst I would be watching. Maybe, like, Dross, if that counts as, like, a bad thing to watch. But generally speaking, I think you'll be okay with the things that I watch. My search history is questions I randomly get at midnight. In fact, I think I can show you my history right now. Like, why don't I begin myself by showing you something? Let me open my history while I quickly delete everything. No. So just so you guys can see. Hold on. Oh, you were actually looking at this. Okay, already. I didn't have to switch scenes. Okay, history. Okay, first we have the music from stream, right? Music. Let me turn.
Top 100. España now playing.
No, Siri, stop the music. Thank you. Okay, let me refresh so you can actually like see the thumbnails. You the Spice ASMR? Cami, you are gaslighting me right now. No, turn it off. Okay, there we go. Look, it's all music. Well, I watched this video. This is my own video. I'm
Cereal that had Big Mac combos.
Ha, he can't hear you. It can't hear you, Cammy. I don't use speakers. My most recent search is build a boat for treasure. Yeah, you see? And to be fair, this is like my Ludafox account, right? A lot of his stuff I watched a long time ago. Oh, here's a fucking Yoda sounds. Meowsing. This is a lot of music, but you can see this is mostly for the stream, right? If I want to be fair, I guess I should show you my personal account. What I watch, right? If I really want to follow that. So 1 second, I can show you my personal. Let me put this up here again. And let me open another Safari tab because I use Brave mostly to like for my other stuff. So I open my personal and let me show you my actual history. 1 second, come on, load YouTube. Yeah, let me show you. Imagine that there's like rat porn or something. Here, watch this. It's personal for a reason. No, I don't have anything dirty. Look, this kind of sucks. Hold on. Mysterious, bizarre content. Lois losing composure for 12 minutes. Here's an iDubbbz and Anissa. Well, here's Anissa's husband and and Anissa's videos, right? The iCarly episode they quietly banned, right? Chris Hansen came back from retirement just to help expose Roblox. No way. Really? I mean, in the pedophile kind of thing, right? How a president died. I didn't like this video. It was kind of I accidentally clicked in the chicken nugget one when I was watching a short comparison between Mario voices, shorts that I get, right? This is Milk, by the way. Don't get confused. I don't remember clicking this one. I commented in this short, right? And stuff happened. Vinny Vices, voice acting real. Ham Turtle. I remember Ham Turtle. It was really nice. Applying for the loan. Me watching some Vinezos. More Sloptubers. Margaret from Regular Show, right? Yeah, as you can see, I don't have anything pornographic. Here's the news, for example, right? Yeah, so I don't think I have anything questionable, fortunately. Like, nothing horrible is showing up. Yeah, so no boobs. I am boob-free. Oh, well, I got this one for a video. This might be a spoiler, but check. This is video material. I need to watch this one to like include it into the video that I'm working on. Yandere Simulator really that bad? Yeah, so don't worry. Don't have anything dirty in there. I like Reels more because they have less slop. Do they? Not asking sarcastically, more in like, do they actually? I think like the AI. I think most social media is plagued with what was I going to say, with AI slop actually, but I think that's more of a problem of YouTube and TikTok, I guess. Okay. So was actually Green Hansen the guy who actually was posing these guys for like the pedophile stuff? Interesting. I haven't heard a lot about like the Roblox thing. You know, I'm not very much in tune with Roblox. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people protect a lot of predators for like, you know, whatever. It's always a bad reason, but I feel like they protect them for a lot of things. Hold on. Wait, allow that comment. I'll be back, maybe. Okay, Cammy, don't worry. If you're not back, thank you for stopping by. I love you. Mwah, mwah. Thank you, Cammy. Instagram Reels have a downside. It looks like an algorithm is controlled by a clan member because there's so much N-words. Yeah, I remember... I remember like browsing through the Reels, and I remember seeing... I don't know what happens with the algorithm, but it gives you very weird-ass recommendations, I think. I think it gives you like a lot of weird-ass stuff. Is eggplant a good phallic object? Okay, Cammy, this is the second phallic object question. What are you planning? Why do you want phallic object information? If anything, I know a guy who told me that a cucumber is better. Yeah, totally. A guy that I knew. I really did met a guy who told me that cucumbers were like probably the best vegetable to use as a phallic object. I met him while I was studying art. If it doesn't look how awful, look how ineffective my art classes were at the end of the day. But yeah, I did meet somebody that was telling me a lot like, yeah, you know, if you want to like do something, you should buy a cucumber. I was like, huh. It seems like I'm always like around people who tell me these things like about porn or dildos or whatever. Maybe I do have a certain taste of people at the end of the day. You can very easily change your algorithm on Instagram. I like one video of a deep cleaning and for the day my entire feed was filled with it. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty. I think I remember that from like Instagram, because I also remember liking one furry thing that I saw, and it like gave me thousands of results of furry videos. Some of them were cute, but I was getting a little bit sick of it. And I mean, this was a long time ago. Let's talk 2019, 2018, right? And I didn't like really discard being a furry because I never like, you know, being in a convention, for example, right? So I was like okay with it, but I didn't want to like all of it be my single content. I think that's just meta strategy, because technically I guess it takes two engagement, you know? I don't like that. We have this dish called tortang talong. It's an eggplant omelette. Oh, that sounds nice. I accidentally watched a bikini Instagram post. Oh, Cammy. Oh, Cammy. It's not all sexy women. What about sexy Pokemon, Cammy? Did you like those? How about videos of sexy Pokemon girls getting naked? Stream is delayed for me, so I'm waiting for Lotus pronunciation of that. Oh, excuse me. Let me try again. Torteng talong. I hope that's how it's called. There's a lot of thirst traps for some. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what the main use of Instagram, unfortunately. Okay, this looks pretty stupid, but I'm not going to keep the background like this. My plan was to click on filter, go with lens blur, and just, yeah, increase that. It's a little much. Yeah, I guess. Let's keep it like that. What are your pronunciation is good? Oh, is it? Thank you. I wasn't really expecting it to be honest. Let's remove the liner. Oh, it's processing. Let's give it a second. Just one moment. One of the foods that Cami showed me that I still remember today, and Cami, by the way, I even once used as an example, was rendang. Rendang is one of those things that I really still remember today, because rendang looks amazing. Rendang. Seriously, I wish I could try rendang one day. Let's have it on screen. Like, look, I don't know what this is, but wait, yeah, like this. A lot of people, when I showed a lot of people this dish to make a point in class, they told me that it looks like poop, and I say, shut up, you don't know anything. I think this looks tasty as hell. I wish I could try it. 7 deadly sins represented by cool corral member. I know Cammy's for lust. Cammy's like, I'm the 8th sin. He's the 8th deadly sin, which is total. And let me close the rendang tab. Don't want to use any of that precious RAM that I have. Indonesian food is fired. Nasi goreng is good. I have heard of that one. Goreng, I think. I want to try that too. I want to go to Indonesia one day. I owe it to you guys to go to Indonesia. Let me do something here. Oh, look like it's smeared in poopy. Let's overlay, right? Okay, let's remove some of that. Okay. Oh, I know how I can make this interesting. Wait a moment. Wait a minute. Who are you? No, yo, why don't I just do that? And pretend these are like leaves and the shadows of like trees, right? Yeah, I could do that. I want to eat the vendor. How do you want to eat it, Cammy? How do you want to eat a street vendor, if you mind me asking? It looks dirty now, doesn't it? How about multiply? Oh, no, actually, that's a muddy fox. Yeah, maybe not. Overlay. But I guess it has to be over these layers, right? At the very top. Well, let's remove the clipping. You calling me? Do you guys think people who are into MILFs have mommy issues? Like who, like Cammy? You know, good thing I'm not showing the chat. But unfortunately, I'm saying this out loud. Oops. I think they had either mommy issues or they had some. They could have. Like, don't quote me on this, but they could have some kind of like. What's this thing that people have like attraction to their mom called? It has a Greek name. I forgot. It's a Hippodromus. No, it's I forgot what it's called. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's that, but it's it has a name. I remember very clearly. It has a name. Oedipus, right? Oedipus concept, concept, complex. I remember like someone mentioned something like that. Like if you like mommies, you have an Oedipus complex. I don't know about that, honestly. Can't verify. Like that. Yeah, whatever. Makes it look weird, but I'll keep it like this. But I don't know, because I've also had friends who really like another person's mom, and it doesn't really have anything to do with incest. It's just you like looking at your friend's hot mom and being like, I want that. I don't know. I never had an experience like that. Call me weird, but I never had any friends at any point of my life where I see their mom, I'm like, oh yeah, man. No, never. Liking someone else's mom is different than liking a mommy? How is it different, Cammy? Please elaborate on your thesis. Okay, I guess I can add another overlay layer because I have no restraint. What I wanted to do with this other overlay, no, this is not it. Yes, airbrush. Normally I used to do this. Look at that. But I think it's washing out the colors. I don't think it's looking good. Oh, but I could add it like this. Why not? It's making the colors look a little bit weird, so probably just use this controllably. Totally shows that I know what I'm doing, right? Yeah, look at this. I know what I'm doing. I totally do. Looking at Bro's mom, realizing the potential he would have as a woman. Luda, stop banishing the fox. I'm sorry. I'm unsure of what to do next. I guess I'm done, technically. Don't think it looks great, but... yeah, I guess I finished? Because if I delete the line art, look how it looks like. Is that better? What do you think? If it is, I guess I could like try to add more detail. Turn it into an actual painting. You know? Here's with the line art. Okay, hold on. Let me show you properly. 1 second. Here. Like, if I remove the lines, it looks like this. Here's with the lines again. I think removing the line serves the fox more than with them, right? Am I crazy? I guess I could like add some like extra detail, finish this today and then go to bed, right? And we have an ad, so without the lines, it looks bold. Yeah, right, also. I guess we'll have to find out later. So I'm just gonna take another break because we have an ad coming, and I only have one more snoozing. But let me choose some meow synth music. Let me see. What do you got? Playlist. I guess I'm gonna go with this one. With no, maybe not. I'm looking. Yeah, I guess this one. This one is a Minecraft song. The whiskers only show up on the line art. Yeah, I know. It's technically the line art, but like, if I add extra detail to this, I guess it could look okay, right? Because we pretty much have the neck and the mouth, the snout done. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna try. I can try to like make it look okay. So I can try to paint the whiskers and the pupils and everything. See how it looks, all right? But in the meantime, we have some. Let's pause this, and I'll be right back with you guys in 3 minutes. Please enjoy the ads. We'll be back after this ad break. So, be right back. All right, we almost have some alt star in there, and I didn't want any of that. Okay, let me press OK, and yeah, music. We're back, by the way. I just kind of, I guess I forgot to mention, but we're back. We're back. Let me have some. Let's have some forest music to end for tonight. And Secret Forest, 2 hours long, sure. Colkine. Hey, I just included this little thing. Don't you think this has the same face as my fox? Look at this. These are the same thing. Wouldn't you agree? Es una referencia a Mango Mango Chat. Es una. What's this? What's this, Night? Wow, te ganaste el meme del día. Solo los Balcanes con adrenalina van a entender. I appreciate that, Night. This is gonna look so stupid on the S&RV archive, and I don't know. It looks one of those cat memes. I don't know what it means, by the way. Me neither. It looks super silly, but I do love that it has a lot of emojis and a lot of like garbage. I don't know where it comes from. It's in Spanish. It says that you got. It was a Mango Mango reference, and you got the daily meme. I don't know. I don't know either. How about we instead add like that the lines instead, painted lines. Yeah, how about that? How about we do that instead? I guess I could use a no, not the pencil. I guess I should be using the old painting one. I don't know. How about the crayon one? Oil pen? It's more of a pen. With acrylic. A little thick. I just heard my Discord go off. This is what it looks like. Okay, let me check. I'm opening it on my phone. Yes! This one! This one! Oh, let me copy this picture. Oh, you cannot... Well, I can open it in a browser. Then I can copy it to my Mac, because Macs are magical. Here, thank you, Knight, for the contribution, because it does look like... Yes, pasting, please. There, like this. Neutral cat face. There we go. It has the same energy. I love it. It wasn't intentional, but it does have the same energy. Let's turn this yellow. That's what the it does. Thank you, Knight. I'm gonna talk about that when this is like turned into a video where I discuss like the art we were doing. I know Kevin leaves the stream to Goon, but I can prove it. Pretty sure he leaves, disappears from a lot of places just to do that. I'm sure about that too. We don't need any evidence. He's guilty before proven innocent. Okay, so let's try adding these ones in here. See how they look. I'm gonna use a strong dark color. Sort of imitate the liner or what the liner was doing. Hopefully it looks better. We do have now this like generic elevator music lo-fi, but hey, we can make this look nicer with a less dark, completely black brush. Okay, let's also color the eyes. Those should be black. Well, maybe not. Let's do it like that. I can even add some detail to the eyes. Who says I can't? Who says I can't? Who says I'm gay? Why are you gay? Actually, it's innocent before proven guilty. No, it's not. He's guilty before proven innocent. I will accuse Cammy of off-screen gooning, and he is guilty of that charge until proven innocent, which is impossible, because Cammy is not innocent of that. Let's put it like this. Hope this doesn't look stupid. The eyeliner of the fox in his eyes. You can see greening here because that's actually the background. It's just like transparent. Alright. Also, Knight, thank you for sticking around to watch me paint this silly foxy. I'm so glad the Ludafox channel is painting foxes. That's very hilarious and original. Looks awful. Let's put it like this instead. There we go. Nice. And if I remove the lines, it looks like this. It still looks a little bit weird because it's missing some of that detail of the fur, right? Well, I guess for now this will have to do. I'm gonna add some extra detail also to the eyes. It looks a little bit plain. No, allow this. No, don't worry, Knight. I'm allowing it.
Shut up, Dad. This isn't a face. It's who I truly am.
It's who I truly am. Okay, so that was a good experiment, Knight, because now I know that the Ludabot can actually be like prevented from saying slurs. Not just by its self-defense, but also by auto moderator. But I have to relax it though. Rebellious Ludabot. This is in a face. I like the Ludabot. I'm so glad the Ludabot is back. I hope that like we can do so much with the Ludabot in the future. I think it has a lot of potential to like do some wacky and uncharacteristic stuff. There we go. Let's paint this one too, the borders. Ludabot can express emotion. Yes, he can. Or they can. I should say they. I don't know its actual gender. I know I did say the word clanker on the first stream, but I didn't know better. I don't think I should make an apology video on that. Okay, I guess I'm almost done. Yeah, I guess this is the only thing that it did have. other than fur definition, which we can totally add to the borders. So let's just do that so I can go to bed, so we can rest for the night. Because yeah, if you see this, this is not fur. This is just like a bunch of like paint brush strokes and nothing else. But we have to be smart about that and not just like kind of spam. It's like colors and call it a day. Because some of these interact with light differently. Probably I should like use an even acrylic one also. Give it a nice irregular mix. The fox knows what you did. That should be the title of this piece. The fox knows what you did. There. Give it that extra fluff. Not fluffy fluff. Hey Knight, are you more of a cat person or a dog person? I know this might seem random. I was thinking, some people like fluff, but when they say that, they mean dogs, sometimes they mean cats. And I wouldn't know what you like most. Okay. I like both. I like cats more than you say you like both, actually. I don't think I dislike dogs. I think I just never had like a good chance with them. Don't think they're bad or anything. I just like never have any good times with them yet. I don't see why I couldn't have a good time with a dog though. Because I remember one of the biggest misconceptions about like cats like being assholes and not caring about you. I think that's said by people who has never had a cat in their lives, right? But then you get a cat and you will see. You just will see. Set an add layer. Yeah, there you go. Let's bring that shine to this fur. I lean more towards cats though. I heard some people say like that actually has to do a lot with like a person's character. You're the calm type. It's very likely that you like cats, right? I wouldn't tell you about that, to be honest. I wouldn't know for sure. But yeah, there are stray cats that are so nonchalant, but when you ignore them, they become so cleanly. There are house cats that are the cleanest ones on the planet. For example, my beautiful cat, Percy, you know, Perseo, he actually like yells at me when I come back home. He likes to meow and rub himself and lay down on my stomach when I come back home from work. He starts like yelling like meow, meow. Right? It's super cute. I love him so much. This. Like this. Like, this might look a little bit weird at first, but I have a plan, which is putting it behind the color layers. There we go. That looks amazing now. The only experience I got having a pet is when we had to babysit a dog for a few weeks. Oh. Well, I never pet babysit actually. I always get very nervous when doing that, you know? Hope I can stop buying toys. Nine is like, define toys. Yes, Cammy, what kind of toys are you talking about? Okay, let's add the thing that makes it look, I guess, more acceptable. Little strokes. I have an idea on what to do with this ones, but I don't know what the duplicate button is. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Okay. I was thinking, why don't I make these things blue? Just for the fuck of it. Let's paint it blue. Alright. Look at that. Hey people, does this look interesting already? The ones that matter. Cammy, come on. Cammy's old smoke like, you know, the ones that matter. Might look a little ugly though. How about I turn this into color Dutch? No, that looks horrendous. Difference? Nope. Oh, that's burning my eyes. Ah. Oh God. Multiply? No. Yeah, that looks a little stupid. Seeing it go from an outline to this is nice. You think so? Thank you. Thank you, Knight. Grape flavored fox. Yeah, I think this doesn't look that great. Actually. Maybe I should like change the color to something else. Hold on. Oh, I think this is the answer. Or I don't know. Not sure. I thought this would look nice or cool. Ooh, green. I don't know why it's turning green. I was trying to make it cyan. It looks more natural. Now this makes it look not how I want. Purple makes it look redder, very bold. Not sure if I like it. This will make you look yellow and piss yellow. It was all yellow. I guess blue is my answer, but it looks very dark. Right? Hold on. It's like, let it out. Oh, wait. How would we keep this? How about I turn it into a gradient? Wouldn't that look good? Let me see. Oh, shit. Oh. Didn't want to do that. Tutti frutti. It's a very fruity fox. Let's listen to. And if I add this one. But if I add it on top. Hey. Is this already cool art of a fox? It's a little too bright. I guess we can keep it like that for now. Let's have a look at the canvas, shall we? Foxy. Let's have a good stare at it. I think it's missing a little bit of black. Hold on, in the mouth. In the mouth. One moment. I can fix that. With oh, what was I using for this? Oh yeah, acrylic. Let's go with that. Check this out. I think the mouth was just missing some of that. Because you know the mouth should have like this thing. What if I can only like center it right? There. It looks like those things where you scratch them and like gold something colorful underneath, like those black notebooks. I know, right? I guess I didn't like entirely mean to do that, but I did want to like have it something else, because I think that without this, I guess it looks more naturalistic. I think it looks better. With some of this, I think it looks a little bit more interesting. Maybe I can make it more subtle. Yeah, how about that? I think that looks more balanced. It's not like going full color. I guess we can go with that instead. Maybe you can also add some more extra highlights. Yeah, here they are. Let's add something on the nose too. And the lips. Oh, Cami. Oh, Cami, I love you. Where? I'm going straight to hell. Nah, fam. You're going straight into my heart. Which might, fairly enough, belong in hell. How about that? Right, this is my little dumb drawing, I think, for the stream. I'm not so convinced about this now, you know? I think this might have a little too much black. Sorry for saying the word black, but yeah, that's... Ooh, I'm erasing the wrong thing! Give me a nice eraser. Maybe this didn't need this actually. There. Just a heads up, Cami. I heard it's pretty windy in the last layer. It gets a little. There's a little bit too much air in the last level of hell. I'm still thinking of what to theme Spooklura about, but probably should be thinking of how Gen 5 is going to look like. I mean Gen 6, not Gen 5. We know Gen 5. We are in Gen 5, not Gen 6, excuse me. Okay, so how does this look, everybody? I think I'm done. I feel confident that I think this is already done. Don't see anything else to add. And hey, this has been going on for almost 2.5 hours. Not bad. Considering how long it took me, but hey, Foxy. Can't wait for the giant spider shooting from Nipples Naked Lady. Oh boy. I picture that and it looks interesting. Maybe I should lower this. It's at 50%. Let's keep it at 24%. Yeah, why not? I think that's better and it's less in your face with the colors. I think we can leave it like that. I think it looks less excessive, you know? It's Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. If you simply add a little, a simple little hook in here. There. This is Foxy from Five Nights. Oh, wait. And he needs an eye patch. There. Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Don't you like this? What is this layer, by the way? Ah, it's nothing. Okay, it's just genuinely an extra layer. I was worried I was painting over something important. Look at this one. I like this one. Angry Foxy. Let's make him into a Luda Fox. There, Luda Fox. Yar, I mean, loot. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's a Five Nights at Freddy's reference that I am not entirely catching. 1,000 more con coins. For what, Cammy? Why are you saving your con coins for? Yeah. Woo. And finally, Ahegao. No, I'm not doing Ahegao. Okay, so I think we're done. Yeah, for sure. I think this is as far as we can go with a little folksy stuff. Yeah. I'm not gonna do some Ahegao. Wait, let's put this in 4. You. All right. All right, I stop. No more defacing my own art. Is it really defacing if I'm doing it myself? Yeah, it's a fox. As boring as it can be, it's a little foxy. Hey, I started from scratch, and this actually feels like I'm probably getting the hang of it. Top tier fox. Thank you. Not sure if it's top tier yet, but hey, I guess I did it when I was very tired and overwhelmed. When 100% not give any mortal belongings. Thank you, Cami. And well, 2 hours, 40 minutes. I think that's a healthy amount of time. And it's not too much storage space for my computer. Okay, let's call it a day then. The Foxy is complete. So, just like the Fox cocaine that we're having here, I just want to thank Cami and Knight. Let's actually put some... Let's see the leaderboard. So Cami earned 288 shot bites, Knight 276, and I got 2 for some reason. So, both you, Cami, and Knight, thank you so much for your beautiful work. By coming in here, thank you. And well, S&RV Archive, I'm out. Goodbye.